Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look over here at some of the rest of the problems. Now, these you should have done previously. This is not that big a deal. All you need to do is the formula, plug in the given information, and you should be able to find the rest of the pieces. Let's move on down here. A sprinkler waters an area that forms 1/3 of a circle, extends 6 feet. What area? So it's a matter of knowing what formula to use. Down here for 52 and 54, draw a picture. We're looking again at area. All right, now let's move on up, and we have some easy questions up here. Quadrantal angles are the ones that are on the quadrants. We've already talked about that. Find the measure of the angle given the length of the sector. So again, we had one like that the night before, so let's go ahead and do a couple of these bad boys. All right, if I take a look over here at number 43, number 43 should be fairly easy to accomplish. We have this circle. Using this circle, we have 2 pi over 5, and we have 12 yards. And so if that's our deal, we want to find the area of that. To find the area of this, we need the formula. Now, angle over 360, pi r squared, would be if it's in degrees. But we're in radians, so we're going to need 1/2 r squared theta. That's going to be the one we use for radians. So all I have to do is take 1/2 of 2 pi over 3. I'm sorry, 2 pi over 5, my bad, 2 pi over 5. And we're going to multiply that by 12 squared. So here we go, cancels, cancels. I have 144 pi over 5, and it makes sense because we're going to be in yards squared. So again, our units hold up, but you must do it in radians, not in degrees. So for example, in 47 or in 46, you're given degrees, you got to change it to radians. Down here, if we look at number 52, it says the area of a sector, a central angle. So you have theta is 210. So here we go, 210. And the area is 808 centimeters squared. All right. So in this case, we're going to go backwards. We're going to say 210. Well, we still need to get to radians. So we're going to say 210 degrees times 2 pi over 180. If I do that, that's gone, that's 7, that's 6. So I have 7 pi over 6. For my radians, all I have to do is say area equals 1/2 r squared theta. Area, which is 808, equals 1/2 r squared times 7 pi over 6. Once I have that, it's algebra 1, ladies and gentlemen, find r squared. Okay, it's algebra 1, find r squared. Now, let's move over here. We have some questions. Those are not that big a deal. Let's go with like number 59. In 59, we end up with this circle. And we have dirt, dirt, and 4.5 and 15. And so it says, find the measure of theta given the length. So S equals R theta. S equals R theta. Well, if S is 15, we assume since this is in feet, that's going to be in feet. Feet equals R, which is 4.5 feet, times theta. Okay? So I'm going to divide both sides by 4.5 feet. Now, the nice thing is you should notice, again, if you look at your units, they cancel out. So if we move those units over by saying 15 equals 4.5 times theta, divide both sides by 4.5 feet, those cancel, those units cancel, and we're left with 15 divided by 4.5, 15 divided by 4.5, and the answer there is going to be 3.3, repeating, radians. That's going to be your answer there. So that is exactly how to do all your homework. Now, more than likely, you're going to need to do the quiz, then you're also going to need to do the next 3 modules. So go ahead and do the next 3 modules, everything due Wednesday. Okay.